1 John chapter 4 verses 1 through 6 reads, Dear friends, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to determine if they are from God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. This is how you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit who confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. But every spirit who does not confess Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the Antichrist. You have heard that he is coming, and he is already in the world now. You are from God, little children, and you have conquered them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. They are from the world. Therefore, what they say is from the world, and the world listens to them. We are from God. Anyone who knows God listens to us. Anyone who is not from God does not listen to us. From this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of deception. We know that the governing body mixes just enough Jesus into their doctrines in order that by all appearances they are a Christian religion. The free thinker can see clearly that the true intent of the governing body is to indoctrinate the naive or the stupid, according to the New World Translation, into the clutches and submission of the organization's leaders. Over the next few videos, I would like for you to focus specifically on 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. This verse will set the tone concerning the subject matter we will be discussing. About a month ago, I introduced you to my sister Sheila as I shared her testimony video. Just a few weeks ago, at my recommendation, my sister watched the Vice TV documentary concerning the organization. If you have not viewed it yet, I highly recommend that you check it out. It's right here on YouTube. After watching it, my sister forwarded the video link to one of our Jehovah's Witness cousins who currently lives in the Birmingham, Alabama area. She encouraged him to watch this documentary, explaining that it contained many interviews from former Jehovah's Witnesses and that she felt it may be beneficial for him if he was to watch it. Of course, that suggestion went over like a lead balloon. Surprisingly, he responded by giving her a phone call. In this phone call, he explained that he would not be viewing any former Jehovah's Witness content. How unfortunate. He then recommended that my sister visit jw.org, and he directed her to a particular video found on the Jehovah's Witness website. As usual, it's okay for us to watch their material, but they aren't at liberty to view ours. In this particular video, one of the governing body members addresses apostates and the former Jehovah's Witness community. From start to finish in this particular video, the brother repeatedly explains the dangers of listening to former Jehovah's Witnesses and apostates. He even discusses the dangers that come when good-hearted witnesses attempt to rehabilitate and restore people like me to the truth. After watching this video, Sheila responded back to our cousin with the following. All I see in this video is a man that doesn't want you thinking for yourself. I asked my sister to please forward the link to me because I just had to watch it for myself. I sat down at my computer and I watched it a total of 4 times. I have 11 pages of notes. I was absolutely amazed at how convincing this man was, although he was by no means telling the truth. I watched in utter astonishment as he presented his case against these haters of Jehovah's one and only true organization. He even quoted the book of Proverbs as he referred to the former witnesses and apostates as stupid. So was this symbolic lawyer successful at presenting his case against the apostate and ex-witness community, or did he inadvertently confirm that we are actually the ones that are telling the truth? With his presentation, could he actually convince a jury that we are indeed being deceptive in regards to the allegations we raise concerning his religion? Would the scales of justice tilt in his favor after the defense lawyers rest their case? In the video I am currently working on for you right now, we will be discussing this in much greater detail. I do not believe you will be disappointed. Also, we have learned from the pioneering apostates of yesteryear, those who left the religion shortly after the good and honest Judge Joseph Rutherford took over in 1933, that Rutherford had to intentionally tone down the use of and emphasis concerning the organization's use of the name Jesus in order to promote and sell the name Jehovah, as in Jehovah's Witnesses. Not only did this serve the purpose of distinguishing the organization as being different from those Jesus-loving peddlers of false religion, it was also Rutherford's genius strategy to market his new brand, known as Jehovah's Witnesses. I have drawn an interesting comparison concerning the use of the name Jehovah versus the name Jesus. Soon, we will be discussing this observation as well. Again, I'm not here for the purpose of gaining subscribers or creating my own cult following, and I'm certainly not here attempting to get rich by flooding YouTube with content. So please be patient with me as I put this together for you. I do not throw videos together simply because I need attention. First, I pray about it, then I do my research, and then I take my time as I convert everything into presentation form. I try my best to put these videos together in a manner through which I can effectively articulate the information clearly in order that it is easy to follow and easy to understand. There is nothing that frustrates me more than to sit in front of a video that is full of rabbit trails and pointless expressions of absolute nothingness. I am by no means, and I do not claim to be a perfect communicator, but I do not want to frustrate and disappoint anyone investing their precious time while viewing the information available on this channel. Also, there have been a few people that have requested my email address, indicating that they would like to correspond directly with me outside of the YouTube comment section. I would like to take just a moment to explain why at this moment I am unable to do that. Taking into consideration that I work a full-time job, and when I'm off from work, I am working on the information you see right here, I do not feel as though I could devote a reasonable amount of time in responding to everyone's emails. I would absolutely love to be able to connect with and correspond with anyone that would like to communicate outside of YouTube, but I am afraid that at the moment I do not have sufficient time to devote in that regards. I just don't believe it would be that fair. So I do apologize, and I certainly look forward to the day that this option becomes available. With that said, I believe it's time to close this video for now. I thank each and every one of you, even my haters, for being a part of this endeavor. I have no doubt that this is my calling and my God-given responsibility, and I have no intentions of disappointing God with my assignment. I have mentioned before that at 10 years old, I had a very mysterious dream that made absolutely no sense to my young, systematically brainwashed Jehovah's Witness mind. In that dream, it was the extreme end times, and God had entrusted me with a particular responsibility. About 15 years ago, the dream for the first time began to make sense. You are seeing that dream come to fruition right here on this channel. The time is approaching very soon in which I will begin sharing my full testimony, and you will eventually hear the details of that dream. When I begin sharing my full testimony, I will leave no stone unturned. You're going to hear everything. I don't care how long it takes, much less how many videos it takes. You will hear every detail concerning my indoctrination from birth into the religion. You will hear every detail concerning how God, through His Holy Spirit, led me step by step and set me free from the confines of brainwashing, dogmatic religion. I cannot wait to begin sharing it with you. With that said, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you again for tuning in, and I pray that God blesses and protects each and every one of you in the name of His Son, Jesus Christ.